Wellness is multidimensional, and at Living Against the Tide, we believe in balance across the entire wellness spectrum. If all I stressed to my team was for them to put the work in physically, then I created a group of people who believed that the physical was all that mattered. Individuals who ate right, worked out hard in order to create bodies that would serve as trophies, signifying their value to others. At Living Against the Tide, we believe in prioritizing the spiritual dimension first, recognizing that our value and worth are found in and through Jesus Christ. When we start there, we have the assurance to go into every other dimension of wellness with our God-given gifts and energy. In 2017, I was shooting a workout video, and a few months prior to that workout video, I had just won the Okinawa Far East Bodybuilding Championship. I remember getting ready for the video shoot and thinking to myself, man, I ain't in shape enough to shoot a workout video. And it was during that video that I realized just how unhealthy I really was. I had placed so much attention on the physical aspect of wellness and neglected every other dimension. You'll notice that the last words in that video were balance. And at the time, I was everything but that. After we shot the video, I felt like a hypocrite. 2 months prior to shooting that video, I had just won the Okinawa Far East Bodybuilding competition. And during that entire 5 months of prep, I had been so zoned in, nothing short of laser focus, but my identity and value had been grounded in how vascular and how muscular I looked. I had neglected so many other areas of wellness. The only area of wellness that I was taking care of was the physical dimension. It kind of showed as I was shooting that video. I remember feeling like a hypocrite because I thought just because I had my business going and I was going to school and doing this bodybuilding thing and going to work that I was clicking on all cylinders when I really wasn't. I had no joy and peace outside the physical. When I stepped on stage, I got what I wanted, or at least what I thought I wanted. The body type that I had grown up looking at on health magazines was mine. The V taper, 5% body fat, rounded shoulders. I had attained it all. But 2 months later when I shot that video, I realized just how unhealthy I really was. See, the results of all that sacrifice lasted little over 2 days. And in the weeks that followed the show, I began to watch in the mirror as that masterpiece that I had created faded away. First, I considered my occupational wellness. I had been so tired and drained from the dieting and training that I never brought my God-given gift of high energy to my workstation. As a result, my performance was average. I didn't do anything wrong, but I wasn't bringing all I could to my workstation. And then I considered my emotional wellness. All of my value and identity had been placed in how vascular, how muscular, how shredded I was. And now, as those results faded, I began to feel worthless. When you're dieting, going to the gym, going to work, training hard, there's no time and there's no energy in between prepping meals to really get down and study the things you want to study. My environmental wellness was also out of whack. I was so regimented. I would go to work, I would go work out, and I would come back to my barracks dorm. My routine didn't allow me to interact with any other environment outside of the gym and work. I was on a wonderful island and didn't even get to experience it. Lastly, the area that took the biggest hit was my spiritual wellness. As I said, my identity, value, worth, joy, peace, comfort was all in how my body looked in the mirror every morning, which changed depending upon how much I ate, how much sleep I got, or whether it was a high carb day or a low carb day. Rather than encouraging myself and finding momentum in the scripture, reading my word and prayer, whenever I needed a pick me up, I would watch bodybuilding videos and quote Ronnie Coleman quotes, such as everybody wants to be a bodybuilder, but nobody wants to lift heavy weight. What I want each of you to realize is that physical wellness is just one dimension of wellness. And social media has us thinking that it's all that matters. This gym, this phone, eating right, it can't be your God. We can't put priority in the resource over the source. So do me a favor, start with prioritizing the spiritual dimension of wellness. Recognizing that your value isn't in your body, is in the fact that Christ designed you unique and specifically for a purpose. And how you are is why you are what you are. When we start there, then we have the ability, the energy to go into every other dimension of life with our God-given gifts and make a difference. Live against the tide. We can't do it like everybody else is doing it. You see where it's gotten us.